The One Ring is becoming one expensive card.
Sorcery delivered a mega update and there's lots to get into.
And the Soul Rings from Lord of the Rings are going to the moon.
So, welcome to Cardboard Nerd News. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Jens. Let's get into it. The Soul Rings from Lord of the Rings are becoming quite expensive and they are becoming some really sought after cards. When the first Elven Soul Ring was pre-sold, it was sold for $69, and now the recently sold Elven Soul Ring has sold for $980, and that is for the non-serialized cards. A serialized Dwarven Soul Ring sold for a whopping $13,000, and that must make it one of the most expensive modern day Magic cards sold.
But those serialized soul rings have nothing on the One Ring card from Tales of Middle-earth. This card has been in a bidding war and it's getting more and more expensive. The latest is $2.2 million for the One Ring. It's going to be very exciting to see where this card ends up, because if it does end up selling for this offer, it will be the most expensive Magic card ever sold. And maybe that is why we're seeing so many fakes pop up. More on that in a minute.
Of course, a lot of people have already claimed that they have found the One Ring, and these claims have later been disproven. It remains to be seen if Wizards of the Coast have actually some sort of way to know if the One Ring is actually the One Ring, because a lot of fake cards are being pushed out in circulation, and we need some kind of verification to know if the One Ring is actually the One Ring. Let's hope that the One Ring comes with some sort of authentication from Wizards of the Coast.
So we don't need any authentication from Wizards. You just throw it in a volcano and then it starts shining and you see it is the One Ring. But then of course it will be lost. So if you found the One Ring, would you sell it? Would you keep it? Or would you destroy it? Because we know what's most flavorful, but could you really pass up $2.2 million? Let us know down in the comment section, what do you think that the One Ring is worth? It's worth $2.2 million if you sell it, but do you want to keep it for a collection, or do you want to destroy it as was intended? Let us know down in the comment section.
Yesterday, Simon from Sorcery updated the fulfillment and shipping updates for Sorcery Kickstarter product. Unfortunately, the news was bad for most people, because it seems that there are delays hitting Sorcery and fulfillment is going to take a little bit longer than expected. That is of course bad news for most of us. But the good news is that now we have a new date, and we hope that this date is going to be fulfilled, and hopefully we're all going to get our Sorcery product in hand.
We also had more updates for Sorcery Contested Realm. The beta edition was supposed to release worldwide release in September through your LGS. But unfortunately, due to another wave of COVID in China, they decided to push the release until the 6th of October, which is going to coincide with this really cool promo card from Frazetta. It is the Headless Holland. And this will actually be your last chance to get a Sorcery card with Frazetta art, because this turns out it is alpha exclusive and will not be showing up for beta. So the cards will be there, but they will have alternative art. And if you want to know more about that, please check out this video up here on the latest Sorcery Contested Realm news. Thank you so much for watching this week's edition of Cardboard Nerd News.
And also a big shout out and thank you to all our YouTube members. It means a lot that you support the channel and we are really grateful. Thank you.
See you next week.